What's up, guys? Today we're going to be shooting my new AR-15. It is a PSA Sabre chambered in 223 wylde. This one has a 14.5-inch barrel, and it has a Surefire War Comp pin welded to the barrel. I have shot this gun a few times already just to sight it in, and I've got a lot of good things to say about it. But let's get started with my first impression of this gun. So first things first, I do want to adjust my gas block. That is one thing that I haven't done yet. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. It's all the way tight from the factory, so I'm going to loosen it up a little bit and try to get it right. Really what you want to do is you want your gun to be ejecting at around like a 2 to 3 o'clock position. Mine is ejecting probably more at like a 5 or a 6 o'clock, so it's probably overgassed. So I'm going to go ahead and loosen that up a little bit. So you can see here the gas block on the inside of the rail. They do provide you with an Allen wrench to adjust it. And I'm just going to go in there, and this is the wrong Allen. So I'm just going to go in, and I'm going to loosen this probably 2 full turns. So from what I hear, most people say that you should have it pretty loose, like to where it's still almost shaking on the barrel. So you want to have it pretty loose. So I loosened it up a couple turns. We're going to shoot it a few times and see what that looks like. So honestly, I didn't feel great about the first shot. I'm guessing that was this one here. But I've got a good group of 4 here on the right side. I actually should probably move a little bit more left. I'm probably going to do that. But we're right on the money in terms of distance-wise. And that felt really amazing. So I'm going to crank this over. A couple ticks left, and I'm going to go ahead and shoot another group. So actually I shot, I'd say I was about an inch right, so I want to go left about an MOA, which is going to be 2 clicks, because each click is a half MOA. So that should do it. We're going to shoot it again and get another group. So I was aiming at this lower target here. I've got 2 in the red, and I've got 1 flyer, which I didn't feel good about. So I'm really here. Honestly, I think I take it, looks like my group is a little bit left now. So I think if I take it 1 click back right, I should be right in that center. And I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this top target again. We're looking good though, we're getting close. Feels good. Gas block feels really nice. I think I'm going to actually loosen it up a little bit more. I can already notice the difference just from those 2 turns that I did. I think I'm going to do a little bit more though and try it out. Honestly, I think the appropriate way to adjust your gas block is to loosen it up all the way and then go back tight. But I want to be different, so I'm going to do it that way. But I would probably recommend loosening up all the way and then tightening until your bolt stays all the way back. So on this build, I went with a Sig Sauer Tango MSR 1X to 6X LPVO. It's more on the budget side as far as LPVOs go, but so far I have no issues with it. It's very nice. It's got an illuminated reticle, and it's shooting really good. If you want me to drop a review on that later on, let me know. If you or someone you know has one and has thoughts about it, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to talk about it. And as far as my grip goes, I've got a BCM short gunfighter. And for my strap, I just have a Magpul adjustable strap and a Magpul QD swivel. I was going to go with just like a cheap strap, but I wanted to get something that's going to last, because this gun is mainly going to be used for hunting. I'm going to be doing some recreational shooting with it as well, but it's going to be out in the field a lot, so I want stuff that's going to last and be dependable. So that's what I went with on this build, and yeah. So as you can see here, we got much better. We're all pretty much in the first circle, except for this one's a little bit off. But as far as these four go, I mean, you're looking at probably an MOA and a half, maybe two. I believe this gun boasts a sub MOA accuracy, but I'm not the best shooter in the world, and this is my first AR, so I am just getting used to it. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to group that a lot closer later on. But that's pretty solid. I think I'm going to go back and I'm going to really get on it now and see what I could do with it. You ready for this, dude? Yeah. About to get litty. Litty like a titty. Overall, I am in love with this gun. It shoots really sweet. The trigger pull is very, very soft and sweet. I'm not exactly sure of the poundage. I think it's a 3-pound trigger. Sweet. The trigger's really sweet. It's sweet. I mean, it's just sweet. That's about the word I have to describe it. This gun is on the pricier side. I believe it was $9.99 for this package, just base without the scope and everything. Altogether, I think the full build is probably close to $1,400. So if you got the money to spend, I think it's a wonderful rifle. I think there are good options at a lower price point, but if you have the money, I would definitely say get you a Sabre. This thing is awesome. If I had to rate it out of 10, I'd probably give it a 9.2. This is my first AR, so take that with a grain of salt, but I love this gun. But that's going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any thoughts, please share it with us in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And that's it for me. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. I'm going to just gun down my cameraman for...